Hi dudes, welcome back. So we're trying something a little different today. We're working on the Greenbrier and he's working on the C10. Got a bunch of parts. I got a bunch of parts, but we're gonna record this whole thing on this here GoPro to see if we like that better than recording with the phone. Obviously it's not as convenient because I always have my phone on me, but we're looking for better quality. My photos and my videos rather are always a little dingy. Everybody's commenting on how bad Lester looks on camera, and I think it's just because we're on a phone camera. So, got a bunch of parts, fixing to do a little unboxing. Where'd the stool go?
Someone steal it?
Ah. Hey, guess what I got?
What'd you got?
I got two of them.
Seat covers?
Oh yeah.
Oh baby.
I am a fan though.
Those are awesome actually.
Every now and then you gotta take a break from trying to get her running, make her look cool.
Put some lipstick on this pig.
Yeah, we're about to do this right now, dude. You down to help?
Yep.
Let's try that and see what happens. Puppy didn't have no seatbelts, baby.
Got like real man.
Which means that makes it legal not to wear seatbelts, which means we're gonna die
Like
immediately. There you go, ladies. It's not exactly for this. But it's way better than the duct tape that was on it. I mean, they did a heck of a job with the duct tape, but sometimes you gotta stop and make it look cool to keep you motivated to want to make it run. What the frick, Heaven? What happened? She had it on loosen again. It took the bolt out.
Nice.
Knocking stuff out. Heaven is doing this job right here. He is getting prepped to put this puppy in there. So he got his flex plate bolts in. Now he's about to put his motor mount plates on, and then the clamshells, and we're ready to set her in, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you didn't do that? We got an injury.
Injury report.
Get the Sharpie. I got you. Grease rag like a pro. Bam. Band-Aid.
Bam.
Check it out. I cut myself too. Matching. It's always important to keep a first aid kit around the shop just in case. And also, another little pro tip, we've got some brake clean here that's non-flammable somewhere. Any aerosol can that says non-flammable is also a fire extinguisher.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Rookie.
Did you put the one with P on this side?
Yeah. No. Isn't that where it goes?
Yeah.
Doesn't that stand for put it on the driver's side?
Yeah. Dude, those peep mirrors, man. Did we nail it too on the height? Close enough, for sure. Here's what I'm working on, fellas. I understand that these cuts are ugly. I gotta still clean her up, but battery goes here. ECU, fuse block, all inside this closable Toolbox. You can go ahead, Heaven. You don't have to worry about me. Hit. If you look on the back side, with the grommet, everything comes out the back. Pretty slick. So, while she's working on that and he's working on that, I'm gonna help him set his motor, but I also need to start wiring. So, I don't know. This list is kind of hard to decide what I want to do. She's gonna change the plugs after this. I could mount the trans cooler, but probably won't do that today. I need to figure out the fuel tank. I've got a gas can. Let's see what you guys think. I've got this, which is metal. It says US on it. It's only like 5 gallons. It's got to be plenty for the car show. So temporarily, I'm thinking about putting barb fittings in this and using that as my temporary makeshift fuel tank. I'll probably do that. Might do that today, because if I did that, I could go ahead and wire and plumb the whole fuel system. I just need hose. I've got hose in different area codes. All right, so we started wiring. I added my wires for my fuel pump here, and they're ran up. I'm just running them. One goes to power and the other goes to the fuel pump. Lester has gotten his spreader bar on his engine, and it's set up, getting ready to go in. He is getting a board made with a towel to go on his jack so he doesn't scratch up his freshly painted transmission pan. We're gonna start getting this bad boy set in. We've also got a heck of a storm rolling in. Pretty gnarly looking. There's like 4 tornadoes in Kansas and Nebraska right now, and interestingly enough, we're on the Kansas-Nebraska border, which is probably the safest place to be during tornado season, because tornadoes don't really come here.
People migrate here for missing tornado season.
Yeah,
Little known fact.
Little known fact. Alright, so we dropped this sucker down, and there was still a gap between the transmission and the motor, so now we're going to move this all the way forward, and then when we slide it back to make it go in, that'll move the motor back, and we should be able to mate the transmission and the engine to make for a kosher little fit. Good news is it's aluminum, so if it's cross-threaded, you should just be able to
Or just run it. Oh.
run her in.
Send her on.
Hi y'all, new day. I forgot to tell y'all who the surprise visitor was. This is Joby-Wan Kenobi. And he just farted on camera. But today, we decided to take a break from the van. Brought the whole crew out. Lester didn't come. And we took a road trip up to Nebraska to see something pretty cool.
Oh, Lester got replaced.
Joe said he's Lester's replacement. That's what it is. Joe never wanted to help me with any of these videos or anything, so I had to make him jealous by getting somebody else to help.
Yeah, and I had to drive 9 hours just to come and replace him.
But we are at the Museum of American Speed in Lincoln, Nebraska. ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. As you can see, got the computer in, got a bunch of wires hooked up, got all of our wires extended for the intake, ignition, everything. We got to do one more thing. We've got to loop these transmission lines to each other so that we don't make a mess. We're about to try to start this bad boy.
No wonder it won't start. You're missing a freaking valley cover bolt, bruh. Ain't got no gas in it.
We've got a detect protocol failed on the old HP tuners. So I'm assuming it's a junk PCM. We swapped in a different PCM out of a different truck that would actually let us read the tune. And so we're getting it hooked up right now. And if all goes well, it still has VATs and everything on it. But if all goes well, we can spray this. We can get a little bit of a first fire up, remotivate us, get us fired up about building this thing again. We'll see what happens. So Joe, do the honors, bud. All right.
Oh, we're doing
It's got something squeaking.
It's got something what?
I don't know what it is, but
Mouse.
it fired up. So welcome back. Same day. We're still working. We had to run to the basement for a tornado earlier. Thought we were gonna die. It missed us. We came back out. We're working. We got some big things happening. We've got, I come up here so you can see. We've got coilovers mounted. You can see one there. You can see one over there somewhere. So jack stands are coming out from under the truck, and we're gonna let you get set up right over here and see the stance of this puppy when we set her down. Did it touch?
Still on the jack?
Yeah, it's gonna hit for sure.
We might need to air up that tire, get it off there.
All right, so we set it down way too low. Oil pan was touching the ground. So we're kind of going for this ride height. As you can see, we've got to lower the coilovers or raise the coilovers. And then on the front, whoever had this before us heated the springs pretty grossly. And it's way too low. Like, I get it. Heating the springs can work. You get it? Gotta go in moderation. So we've got, Lester's got a buddy who has a lot of cars. Might have some coil springs. We're gonna have to go from there. I ordered some for a Ford Focus. They said we're 5 1/4 inches wide. They're not. They're like 4 inches wide.
It's got the clickety-clack lifters and everything too.
You got the old clicker clackers.
Wiped out the cam and lifters already once.
Wonderful weather. However, we run into an issue. The springs that I ordered were wrong. I should have known. I did almost no research. So now we are headed to another guy's house a couple towns over, or one town over. He's got a bunch of junk. We're gonna see if we can find any springs that are close. All right, listen, guys. Listen, we ain't done, but shoo, buddy. Black looks good on this thing. Did first startup already. A lot of this is done. Fans are wired up, and they are wired up to the PCM, so I can tune them to where I want them to come on and off. The rear suspension, completely done. We just got to raise up the ride height. Seat cover, looking fresh. The front, we're we gotta go get new springs tomorrow. And then also I might have to change the oil pan because, let me get you down here. It's pretty low. If we can get this ride height out of it, then it'll be great. But if it's any lower, we're gonna have to change that oil pan.
This is a good video right here.
This thing is stupid.
Pretty good little jump going. All right, y'all. So there you go. Ended up on a good note. Got first startup done this week. Got the rear springs and coilovers done this week. I'm gonna put a little bit taller tire on the back so that I don't have to change those coilovers out. And then on the front, I've got to get air shocks coming because the springs that I got are too soft. But shoo-wee, buddy. We'll get them doors put back on. That'll be a next week thing. Get some wheels for it. I'm gonna get the tune done for it. So as soon as I get some parts in, I gotta work on the brakes. I got brakes coming too. As soon as I get all that stuff done, we're gonna be driving this bad boy. But for now, let's take a look at this shot right here. This is what I want you to look at. Shoo! Pretty sick. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm not gonna tell you to subscribe because I know you're going to as soon as you watch this, so I don't have to ask. Drop a comment, let us know what you think. Let us know if you're gonna come to LS Fest, Texas, and until next time, peace.